Welcome back, family. I know it's been a minute, but I am back, and this week's episode, to kick off and reintroduce myself to you all, is a fall decorating video. So as you can see from my kitchen table here, I have all of this stuff that I am using to redecorate the house for the autumn season, and some things that I had last year. But yes, I am happy to be back, and I'm hopeful that this is an inspirational video to you. Like I said, it's been a crazy summer. We've done a ton of parties and, just some other things along the way. Cut my hair off this summer, took about 14 inches off. So I hope that you get inspired, and welcome back. Okay, so I'm really focusing this video on 3 major spaces here in my house. That is the first floor, meaning the kitchen, the half bath, and the living room. And I'm also going to do the front porch. And then on the second floor, I'm going to decorate the guest bedroom. Now, I had so many guests this summer. I really got good use out of my guest bedroom, which is the whole point. And so I'm going to have guests again. My brother is coming to stay with me for the holidays, as well as my cousin Kim. So I am going to decorate for the fall and get it all nice and cozy in there, and a welcome space. I'm also going to really use blue as my base for the fall. I want that nice denim blue kind of throughout the entire space, and then I'm going to add in some pops of color, because y'all know I love pops of color. So let's get started. So really, the theme is all about making it comfy and cozy for the fall. I live in New England, so it gets cold very quickly here. And actually right now we're experiencing kind of a little bit of a cold snap, but we like big bulky sweaters here, and we like, cozy throws. And so I am really focusing a lot of energy into that theme of making it cozy, and that's something you want to kind of warm up and snuggle into. And so I have to redo the entire living room because of that. Don't forget, we did the summer video, so the curtains have to come down. I have to put up other curtains and really just kind of get started. Of course, I went to all my favorite stores: Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Christmas Tree Shop. They never fail. I really wanted to just go and see what the color landscape was like for this year. I knew the colors I wanted to use, but I always get inspiration when I go to Home Goods or Christmas Tree Shop or Home Sense, and they had everything. I was also able to pick up a few extra items that I wanted to use for the decor, but it's just so pretty here. So now that I'm back home, I laid out all the items I purchased. I even stopped at Hobby Lobby to grab a few things. But now that I had it all laid out, I was ready to start the decor. And y'all know me, I'm going to start by cleaning up my spaces. So I had dishes that I needed to put away. And I also just wanted to refresh the space. So I pulled out some of my favorite items, of course, to clean with, and I just made sure the kitchen was clean before I started decorating. Also, part of this was sort of taking down the summer decor that I had in my house. I didn't do that beforehand, so I needed to do this as I was cleaning. So I was just kind of clearing out a lot of the space and putting away the stuff that I had for the summer. I have this galvanized vase that I've had, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years. I love it because it just kind of gives this country farmhouse feel, which is like my favorite look, but also it's great to use in the fall. It just kind of adds ambiance. And I love these picks I get from Hobby Lobby and Michael's and sometimes Walmart. But these in particular ones came from Hobby Lobby, and I actually can't take credit for picking these out. My mom actually picked them out and just kind of was like, oh, do a little spread with this and that. And my mom is a lot like me. We like color, we like big, we like, kind of clean lines, but also we like a little flair. So it was easy to have her as a sidekick in picking out what I wanted to go into this galvanized 10. And so I have these beautiful sunflowers, and I really just kind of wanted to give this big floral look sitting on the island. You all know I love a good candle, so I always put a candle on this Lazy Susan. And this one was sort of a gingery smell. I love gingers, apples, pears. I do not like pumpkin spice. And these are picks that I found, I believe, at Michael's, and I'm just adding to the tin to make it a little bit more robust, fill in some of the gaps. And of course, on the Lazy Susan, I like to just add a little bit of fall decor. So these are some little pumpkins I had picked up over the years, and I just kind of wanted it to be simplistic yet still look very festive. In keeping with the theme, I found this cute little kitchen set. I had already had that green sort of checker towel, and I just thought it'd be really cute to add this one over the top of it. I mean, you might as well go all out, and that includes salt and pepper shakers. So listen, Hobby Lobby always has really good stuff on sale. And so they had a bunch of fall decor on sale for like 40% off. So I found this wreath hanger, which I thought was really festive. And this is a wreath that I made, I want to say maybe 10 years ago. This wreath actually hung in my old apartment. And I just took it with me, and I just can't let it go. It's so pretty and so chic. So you all know the kitchen is the focal point of any home, and it's no different here in my house. This is the place where everybody stops through. The back door is where everybody comes through, and the kitchen is the first thing that they see. So it's really important for me to make sure that it was festive and welcoming and just kind of in theme with what I do all the time, which is to be cozy and relaxed. I found these cute little plates, and I just had to have them. So as I was saying, the first floor gets a ton of use, and this is the half bath on the first floor. So I want to make it just as festive as the living room and the kitchen. And I found these cute little monogram towels at Christmas Tree Shop. You guys know I love a good monogram towel. So I found these, and I love this burnt orange color. Decorating is all in the details, so I found this soap dispenser. I did not like the scent that was in here. It was like a pumpkin spice. So I was like, we're gonna nix that. And I found this one, this spiced pear at Christmas Tree Shop. So I'm just going to refill this jar with this scent because it smells better to me. Here's a tip, ladies and gents. Take all of your summer stuff down a day or two before. Don't do it like I did and try to decorate for fall while taking down summer. It was not a good look. Anyway, I wanted to replace the artwork that I had in the bathroom and just put up something a little bit more festive. So I took down sort of my summer look, and I decided to add these pretty little fall decor, like artwork, if you want to call it artwork. I wanted to add these so that it just kind of was in keeping with the theme. And of course, you know, I love my good 3M strips. I do not put nails in the wall. So I use these 3M strips. They hold up to 16 pounds. I think the ones I'm using here hold up to 6 pounds, but they are amazing. All right, on to the guest bedroom. Now listen, y'all, I had so many guests this summer. This guest bedroom got its full use, and I loved it. So I'm just cleaning up the space a little bit, refreshing it, adding some linen spray as I put on new linens. I usually keep the linens in the guest bedroom white. I don't really do a lot of color in here just because, you know, I just figured I could use the decor around the bed to really make those the focal points. But I went ahead and remade the bed and put on these fresh linens. Bringing attention to the bed was really about bringing in those pops of color. And so I found this beautiful lush throw at, I believe, HomeSense, and it's a cranberry color. I don't know if it really shows up on the screen, but it's a deep sort of cranberry color, and I just thought it was beautiful. So I really wanted to bring in these denim blues and cranberries and appley colors into the guest bedroom. I already had some decor items that were orange in the guest bedroom. The African print that you see behind the lamp is actually what inspired that. This was a housewarming gift from my little brother, Keenan. He got that in Cameroon in Africa. So I wanted to bring in these colors, and they matched so well with the orange color. It was just such a good pairing. And so I found a lot of these sort of mauve, cranberry, apple colors and denim blue in different spots, and just place them around the room to make it look light and airy at the same time, but also that it wasn't overwhelming. This pillow was the perfect tie-in for the bed. It has this denim blue color, but also has your little fall family and friends on it, and it was perfect. It is day 2, and I realized that there was something that just wasn't pulling the whole look together. So I ran out to Home Goods and I got lucky and I found these cranberry colored shams. And so I was like, oh, definitely, they're gonna tie the bed together, because I had the pillow, the denim pillow, and then I had that pumpkin pillow, and I was like, I need a pop of color to bring in the throw. I don't know why, but when I think of fall, I think of mason jars filled with, like, I don't know, bathtub brew. It's weird, but I love mason jars, and so I found this really big one at Christmas Tree Shop, and I decided to add some fall potpourri into it for a base. And this one actually does not smell like pumpkin spice, because y'all know how I feel about that. It's more of a orangey kind of fall spice pear smell. It's really, really yummy. So I added this as a base, and I began to decorate this jar filled with the same sort of look of the tin downstairs. So if you notice, when I decorate, I tend to recreate differently, but I tend to recreate the same themes all over the place. Incorporating that denim look, that sort of blue base. I love these picks. This one in particular is so pretty in person. It's just really a nice tie-in. So you've got the cranberry there on the stem, and I added just some florals, so it looked gorgeous. Y'all know I love a good candle, and this is just a simple tea light candle holder, but it does bring in that blue. I needed to change out the curtains in the living room, so I went back to my favorite Nicole Miller curtains that were usually in the house during sort of like the summer and spring. They're those blue and white thick ones, and so I love these curtains. They're my favorite, and I thought they would go well with my theme, so I just took off the curtains from the summer and added the new ones. Once the curtains were in place, I was able to start the decor for the rest of the living room, and I found this really funky throw at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and I like it because it has a chevron look and it's that denim blue, so it worked out perfect. Next, I wanted to tackle the console table. You guys know I love decorating with books, so I wanted to make sure I incorporated them in my fall theme. Books, reading nooks, just create a cozy theme. And I found this rustic farmhouse tray, I want to say maybe 3 years ago at Walmart. So I'm just going to start to jazz up the tray a little bit. I found this burnt orange candle at Hobby Lobby, and it just ties in the color scheme as well. And this pumpkin pot was actually a floral arrangement. And so I'm going to add some potpourri and just make sure it smells good over in this area as well. But it's also just pretty and has all the different colors in there. Going to add some pumpkin picks that I had laying around, and then we're going to have our tray. Okay, some of the new items I bought were items like this little blue pickup truck. I thought it was so pretty. I had this white pumpkin for a couple of years, but I just thought it would be a really cool element to add some height to the table. And I just added some more, another candle here, but wanted to put in some foliage so that I can just tie in this idea that you're in sort of this cozy, comfortable harvest space. I wanted to bring in a couple of these smaller pumpkins, but that didn't work. Here I'm just refreshing the couch. I didn't buy any new pillows to go on the couch. I just pulled out the ones that came with it. Pulled out my handy dandy Meyer lemon spray. You guys know I love this linen spray. Jam into a little Patti LaBelle in the background, but I love this spray. I love the way it makes my house smell. And that's pretty much it for the couch. just to tie in fall. This is a pillow I bought a few years back, and I thought it looked so cute on the couch. So I'm onto the back porch to do a little decorating. I bought this bin at Home Goods, and I just thought it was so cute because I actually do have a fire pit. You guys remember from the summer video. So I'm just gonna add a little fall ambiance. Excuse my hand, you guys. I have a burn from this summer, and it is actually healing quite nicely. But in the meantime, it has not slowed down the process. So I bought some firewood from Christmas Tree Shop and put it in the fire pit bin. In keeping with the theme, of course, I found this fall monogrammed rug at Christmas Tree Shop. So like I said, I have a few guests coming in for the fall season, and so I want to make sure that the second floor bathroom, which is the bathroom that the guests use when they stay over, that it also had a fall theme. And so I just switched out the shower curtains and added some elements of fall. I really don't buy a lot of items for fall. I just kind of reuse what I have. So like, for instance, this soap dispenser was actually in my master suite bathroom. And so I thought it would be really cool to bring it down here and use it along with this candle that smells like I think it's warm tobacco pipe, I think. Of course, we have to add a little bit of artwork. So I found this at Christmas Tree Shop, and I'm going to hang it on the wall. Light a candle and see how we pull together the fall decor for this year.